Story
Hi everybody, welcome to a special Christmas story. My name's Kelly and today we are reading Bootsie and Snudge. And this is written by Jenny Lynch and she's self-published this book as well. Are you ready? Bootsie and Snudge. Once upon a Christmas time in the North Pole far away, a very strange thing happened very early Christmas Day. The strange event that happened altered Rudolph's big red nose. It's a crazy Christmas story, and this is how it goes. Santa Claus arrived back home quite tired, needing sleep. But first he asked two special elves to tidy up and sweep. The first elf's name was Bootsie and his sister's name was Snudge. They grabbed a mop and broom and to the workshop they did trudge. Trudging's a bit like slow walking. I don't think they were very excited to sweep up and mop. First of all, they had to stack the toys up on the shelves. They worked quite well together, those special little elves. "Oh no," exclaimed young Bootsie. I don't wish to be unkind, but Santa's made a big mistake. He's left his sack behind. Oh dear. They raced to Santa's bedroom and they peered through the open door. Then they knew he was fast asleep because they heard a giant snore. They called his name out loudly, but Santa did not budge. "We'll have to take the gifts ourselves," young Bootsie said to Snudge. They grabbed the sack of presents and they dragged it right outside. They'd asked their good friend Rudolph if he'd take them for a ride. They knew he'd travelled everywhere and he'd been all around the earth. He'd take them to Australia to find this place called Perth. Have you ever been to Perth? They flew across the ocean and reached a great big city. "Oh look," Snudge said, "a harbour bridge and an opera house, so pretty." "This is Sydney," Rudolph yelled. "Perth's on the other side. We have to cross the Nullarbor. It's a desert, big and wide." "Wow, look at that," yelled Bootsie. "They have reindeer here that jump." I don't think it's a reindeer. "And very skinny horses that seem to have a hump." Don't think they're horses either. "That's not a deer," laughed Rudolph. "It's called a kangaroo. The other thing's a camel. It can have one hump or two." "Oh, look," Snudge yelled, "a teddy bear eating leaves. I wonder why. And a great big bird with tiny wings that cannot seem to fly. Koala is the name to use, and use emu for the other," Rudolph shouted loudly to the sister and her brother. They finally reached a great big town, and as they looked towards the earth, Rudolph yelled, "We're here at last! The city's name is Perth. I'll find the house where you can leave the Christmas gifts inside. I hope it has a chimney, and I hope the chimney's wide." They found the house quite quickly and they landed on the ground. Rudolph got to stretch his legs. He just loved to run around. Snudge pointed to the chimney. "That's the way inside the house, but Bootsie, please be careful and be quiet as a mouse." Inside they found a plate of snacks and on the table was a note. It was written by the children and this is what they wrote. "Dear Santa Claus, this gift's for you. We hope it's all right. It's a very special Aussie gift. It's a jar of Vegemite." The elves took Santa's gifts back home and he loved the breakfast food the most, so Bootsie made his coffee and some Vegemite on toast. Santa said, "This stuff's delicious. I think I'd like some more." But the Vegemite had vanished. It was missing from the drawer. They searched the house, then went outside, but didn't look too far, for sitting down was Rudolph with his nose stuck in the jar. Snudge grabbed him by the collar as she pulled his head right back. "Serves you right," said Bootsie. "Now your nose is big and black." And that's the end of our story. Thank you for joining us today. Merry Christmas and we'll see you soon.